Hello everyone and welcome back to the stream. So last time we finally finished up our affairs in Resident Evil 0. At the time I was extremely frustrated with that game, but on reflection I think the good did outweigh the bad. With that said, there were some problems, and I think I'll be writing an article about it or something just to get my thoughts out. But that's not what we're doing today. No, today we're going to start on Resident Evil 2. And even though there are 7+ games in the franchise, this is actually the most recently released one since it's a remake. And I'm very excited to give it a look, so let's turn off that music because I feel like I have to yell over it. And instead listen to that atmospheric rainfall. There it is. So, I did some very basic prep work, but I must admit that I haven't really made sure the game runs well while streaming. So, on this first stream, do expect some technical problems. I'm not sure which of these to choose. I do know that Leon is the main character in Resident Evil 4. So maybe he is the most relevant one right now. Can you just play these in any order? Like, I'm not sure if we're gonna do them both, but we did do Jill in the first game, so I guess... Let's go Leon this time. Oh dear, well... I'm going for hardcore mode. Wish me good luck.
Look, man, I'm serious, okay? I saw this with my own eyes.
Oh, I believe you, buddy. I believe you. Just tell us a story. Tell us a story.
Okay, well, it was last Friday night. I was walking home from the bar.
That is a disgusting looking burger.
Coming towards me. She was staggering, you know, so I figured she was drunk.
Whoa. Okay, tell
Hey
us
Clive, welcome to the
how many
stream.
drinks did you have?
No, man, I barely had a buzz on.
Oh, come on.
Look, just listen, all right? She got closer, and I got a good look at her. You had to see her eyes, her nose, her whole face. It looked like it was rotting.
Yeah.
She looked like a corpse. Like a walking corpse, man.
Sounds like my wife.
Hey yo!
I haven't been able to sleep since that night.
All right, calm down, buddy. Calm down. Just, hey, you gotta stay strong, okay? Don't give in to fear out there, right?
Yeah, well, you got that right. If you freeze up around these things, they'll sink their teeth in you.
Oh, come on. Just getting good.
Well, the visuals look nice. Like I mentioned, we might have to mess with the settings a bit. Does the game audio sound okay?
I need some sleep. Oh, shit.
Well, he just heard the zombie story. And now he drove right into one. Reminds me of a moment from Shaun of the Dead. That's a great movie. Where they just drive headfirst into a person, or so it seems. Though that must feel horrible, like leaving zombies out of the equation, right? I'm pretty sure this must be a zombie, though.
What am I gonna do?
Yep. That's actually a pretty good scary intro, not gonna lie. Like the way she gets up behind him, that was good. That actually, these games don't usually scare me, but that did make a slight chill pass over my spine there. Things happening in the background does that a lot. Yeah, I'll get into why I was asking about the game audio in a bit, once the story... Oh, well, I guess they aren't talking now. So my audio was cutting out several times. So I had to switch ports and all that. And
around.
You never know how OBS will respond to changes in audio device. Since changing ports apparently means it's a new device. Anyway, I started with the Leon Kennedy campaign. But if the game is very fun, we might do Claire as well. I know I didn't do this for Resident Evil 1, but... Okay, I mean, it's a bit slow, but... Then again, is it supposed to be fast yet? Oh, you need to push it in? Okay. Well, this is the most modern game I've streamed so far. Like, this one... When did this one come out? Like, a couple months ago?
Hello? Anybody there?
Herb ice cream. That's good. Green herb ice cream. Sounds like it wouldn't be very tasty, though.
Something's not right.
I hear sounds. Can I take these glasses? I'm trying to I'm not looking at the lady, honest. I'm trying to look at what that says. I guess not then. The light is too bright. Yep. Truly, honestly. So...
You alright? Don't move. I'll be back for you.
Alright, this guy is gonna be a zombie later. That's pretty much a guarantee. I do like this build-up, though. It's very, horror, for lack of a better term.
Stop moving.
Officer, you need help?
Stay back, sir. I got this.
Uh-oh. Shouldn't have distracted him, Leon. That's horrifying, by the way.
Freeze! I'll shoot! Oh, what the hell? The hell?
Well, immediate danger. Great. I'm glad I'm such a good shot.
Damn it!
Well, I'm already in danger. Good start. Yep, danger. It's a good. No matter how new the games are, there will always be a red cardiogram greeting me on the pause menu, won't there? You alright there, officer? I know the answer is no, but even so. How many people actually get bitten by the first zombie in this game? You have to wonder. Key? Ah, you get to pick where you put it. We can examine it. Okay. This is definitely just a modern interpretation. The main difference, of course, so far is that this guy is getting up again, and I don't have any bullets. Okay, are we going to die right here? Yes. Okay, it seems that we are indeed going to die. Continue playing from your most recent save, which is none of them. Oh, did it say like one student at a time on that sign? Some supermarkets.
Anybody there?
This is gonna be a fun one. Yes. Some local supermarkets do that, where they don't want too many students at one time because they have a tendency to sneak things into their backpacks.
You all right? Don't move. I'll be back for you.
I would like to be able to skip cutscenes if possible, because it's not letting me.
Stop moving.
Officer, you need help?
Stay back, sir. I got this.
Also, I was talking about this, but this kind of violence doesn't look that impactful when you see it in like GameCube or PlayStation graphics, but
What the? Damn it.
but when it's this high res, I have to say it is a bit disquieting. When it comes to horror type stuff, also posters. Also, when it comes to horror type stuff, I don't do well with gore. Let's just run. Like in the last few Resident...
What are you doing? Get off me, you piece of shit!
I do not have the ammo to get through this. Like, can't I knock him out now? Well, apparently I can't go out through that that particular direction. Yes, let's pick hardcore mode. That's a good idea. This game will be much easier than Resident Evil 0 for sure. Okay, so this is where we're supposed to go. Welp. Once again, severely injured, but we found our path. And it only took a death. When you need to use an item to unlock a door or solve a puzzle, select the item and then the use command. Very fancy.
What the?
Oh, well, time to die again. Yes, can we skip the whole gruesome death sequence, please? Yes? Can we not? Okay, I guess we have to witness this unpleasantness again. Alright, rocky start, but that's just the way it is. I wonder if there are resources in there that I'm not getting. Oh, only 3 students at a time, right.
Hello? Anybody there?
Oh, it says... What's that button? I can't see it because it's barely off screen for me. What's the skip there? Oh, it's X, right?
You all right? Don't move. I'll be back for you.
Stop moving.
Officer, you need help? Freeze! I'll shoot!
Great. Missing again. This is going to be a rough playthrough. I can tell this already. So here's the problem, right? Because it probably looks really dumb what I'm doing right now. That's because it is, but let me explain, okay? So, when they get close, they start charging at you, which is scary and also a bit hard to prepare for. Okay.
What the?
Okay, hello.
Don't shoot! Get down!
Right, there we are.
You alright?
Yeah, I think so. Thanks.
You can thank me later, when we're safe.
Holy shit.
Time to get into the car, perhaps?
Come on!
Yeah, exactly.
Get in! Hold on.
Okay. Like I said, that was a pretty rocky start, but all just part of the learning experience.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know. Hopefully they'll have some answers at the police station.
Wait, you're a cop?
Yeah, Leon Kennedy. You are?
Claire. Claire Redfield.
Live around here?
No. I'm looking for my brother. He's a cop too.
Well, it's a good thing we found each other. I don't know what to expect anymore.
I hope it wasn't her brother in that store. Home of Umbrella, oh dear. It's like an intro sequence over here. In the car window, that's cool. Anyway, we made it through the intro, but just barely. Okay, that's really cool. With all the lights going off and the remaining lights being Resident Evil 2. I like it. Very creative and artistic.
Attention all citizens. Due to the citywide outbreak, you are advised to take shelter at the Raccoon City Police Station. Free food and medical supplies will be provided to everyone in need.
God, this is so unreal.
Police station's not much farther. They'll know something.
Yeah, but what if we're the only ones? What if there's no
No,
survivors?
they're survivors. It's a big city. There has to be.
Uh-oh. A roadblock. Now that's a traffic jam.
Looks like we're walking from here.
More like running.
Yeah, good call.
Probably shouldn't have stayed in here for too long. Like with the bright lights and everything. Oh, hey.
What the?
Holy shit. There, get out. Get out now!
Right. So our truck driver man from the intro got bitten, but he is doing this last thing for us. Boom. Uh-oh. Of course, truck filled with explosive materials. And now they're separated, right? Yeah.
Claire!
That
Claire,
means
you okay?
both campaigns are probably different, but playable independently.
I'm alright. How about you?
You can't stay here. It's not safe.
Go on ahead. I'll meet you at the station.
I'll be there.
Oh, come on.
This is out of control.
Okay, so apparently, this is one thing that I apparently missed. You can't run very fast when you're injured. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but... it's also a problem, considering I need to run.
It's everybody. They've all turned.
Well, I think I'm going in the right direction.
There it is. The station.
Very good. Any resources to pick up? I hope I've been running for dear life, so I'm not sure if I actually missed out on anything important here. I'm guessing you can't actually hop over. So one thing that's realistic but also scary is their movement is a lot more erratic. So they'll take a few steps and then they'll lose balance and run forward. Ugh. I hope this doesn't start me at the very beginning, because we haven't actually been able to save yet. Oh boy, it sure does start us at the very beginning. Welcome back to Resident Evil.
You alright? Don't move. I'll be back for you. Freeze! I'll shoot! What the?
Time to get bitten again 3 times in a row. Can we just pass him by, please? Okay, thank you. I hope the next save point is not too far out from the Raccoon City Police Department, because okay, thank you for the very nice intro.
Attention all citizens.
This is out of control.
Hence the word outbreak. So, can we not get bitten this time? I would really appreciate that. How are we doing? Did we get any health back from that car drive? Yes, we did. Okay.
Shit. It's everybody. They've all turned.
Let's see. Let me just check my bullets out. Still only 4. Whoops.
There it is. The station.
Okay, so what happened here was there was one guy kind of strolling in my general direction. And I was so worried about him that I ran back and allowed him to get in my path. There we go. Easy peasy. Just keep walking like a smart person. I hope they won't break through there. Just looking around. You never know when there are ink ribbons on the floor. I hope they're shiny like in the other games. That's one advantage of the predetermined angles. You can really put items in smart places. Okay, so we're here. And we are still fine. So no worries so far. We had a rocky start, but it's all sunshine and roses from here on out. Keep out. Well, it says keep out, so let's...
Hello? Is anybody here?
Right. It's very quiet here. Ah, a storage box. Classic. So where is the typewriter? There it is. And there are the ink ribbons.
There has to be someone here. Not good.
David, Marvin, you there? I found a way out. It's in here.
Shoot for the head.
Send reinforcements. East hallway.
I gotta find that guy.
Okay, so East Hallway is the place we just tried to get into, right? Right, yeah, this is where we go for the East Hallway. Alright. Let's have a quick look. I am hoping that's not actually timed, because it is. That will be very... problematic. I actually managed to not pick up the ink ribbons, because I was trying to put it over an item that was already there or something. I need to be extra careful I don't just leave items behind. Right, this is where we put 3 circular tablets, I'm sure. I'm guessing we fill something in here. But we don't know the order yet, so... we'll certainly come back here at some point. Well, let's make this a momentous occasion and make our first save, why don't we? Here we go. Saved. Ah! First aid spray. Very good. boo scary. Boo. I'm just waiting until I get grabbed and booed or something. Because it is a big dark room, and if you turn the camera like that, I get nervous. Okay. So yeah, as you're noticing, I'm going to be a bit more spooked during this playthrough than others, just because it's more visually impressive and thus harder to distance myself from. Okay, so we need a fuse. That's clear enough. Somebody needs to get a plumber in here. Alright, so very spooky so far. Cold drinks.
You got this.
He's a bit nervous too, huh? That does humanize him a bit. I'm guessing doing one of these animations while enemies are coming at you is going to be an all-around good old fun time. There's about a 0% chance that that guy won't get up. And I only have 4 bullets, so he's going to be a pest if we want to explore this room freely. Now, all the while playing those older Resident Evils, I was thinking, you know, wouldn't it be nice if I could control the camera? And I definitely had my struggles. But being able to control the camera also puts the responsibility of controlling the camera on you. So I'm just gonna nervously be looking around with the camera. I think that's one of the main reasons why I'm so much more tense, actually, on reflection. Because the camera is in my control, that also means it's up to me to look in the right directions and make sure nothing sneaks up on me. Do I want to examine this? I mean... Okay, yes, I absolutely did want to examine it. Why would you not examine it? Clearly, examining it was the right thing to do. Huh? Can I not? Okay. If you say so. Maybe it'll only work if you can put the whole magazine in one go. Which means we need to shoot twice more before we can. Anyway, I'm just happy I have a few more bullets. But have you noticed how many shots it takes to get even one of the undead down? I hope I won't regret picking hardcore mode. I say I hope, but I'm already regretting it. But I am nothing if not stubborn, so we are going to commit. It's such a breath of fresh air, he says, walking into a toilet. Sorry, it's such a breath of fresh air that you can you stop it with the flashing? That you don't get a transition between every door. You can't reload in the menu in more modern Resident Evil games. You have to do it manually. Okay, I didn't know that. And hey again, Nameless Namek. Welcome to the scream. Welcome to the scream. That's foreshadowing because I am certainly going to be screaming in the nearby future. But welcome to the stream. Also, while my laptop can strictly handle streaming this and streaming, it seems we may need to turn down our settings a bit. Like, as I'm looking at it now, and it does seem a bit choppy, doesn't it? A little, right. I'll see if can you guys give me some tips as to which things to turn off? Like, it depends on the game, which are the major savers. Like, I can turn down texture quality a bit, but... It's kind of a shame to turn such cool things off, you know, but... Okay, we'll keep going and see if the encoder gets overloaded again. It definitely does. I'll have to turn down a few more settings while I'm at it. Like, it doesn't really seem to save all that much.
Jesus.
I don't think that's accurate, Leon.
Open up! Hurry! Open up! Open this goddamn door!
I'll get you out.
Please!
Give me your hand.
Help me!
I got you. Give me your other hand.
Oh, is this...
Jesus Christ.
Well, that is pretty horrifying. Oh my. Oh right, have you been enjoying the YouTube playthroughs? I am I'm not always that great at these games, but I do enjoy them. Though I did have some problems with Resident Evil 0 near the end, to be fair. Ah, clues. Okay, so he doesn't know what the medallions are, but he does know which combinations, so he can go back to that big main room. Man, we came to this hallway just to save this poor guy, and he's already dead. At least we got a... They take so many shots. I wanted to run past him, but then he turned. 7 is not your, not the best assigned, your least favorite. Alright, that makes sense. It had good parts, but the main issue was it let me save in positions where I couldn't actually progress, basically. Like a boss would require so many bullets that I actually could save myself into being unable to beat it. Alright, we don't have many bullets, so this is not going well at all. Can I hide? Nope, I cannot. Uh-oh, this one even has a beard.
Jesus! They're everywhere!
Okay, this is a problem. It's always technically possible in these games, but it's so much more likely to happen in Zero. Yeah, exactly. It can happen in these games, but so far I have been able to avoid it generally. Oh, the kneecaps maybe? Just to keep them away from me? Okay, I guess not. Okay, that seems to have worked, but what about this guy? Okay, that guy still hasn't gotten up. But yeah, man, this is difficult so far. It's cool, but... Yes, I pretty much knew that would happen. Very nice.
You're safe. For now.
Uh-oh.
Thanks.
Marvin Browner.
Hi, Marvin.
Leon Kennedy. There was another off strike. I couldn't...
Here.
Bloody hand.
I'm sure you did what you could, Leon.
Does anyone know what started this?
Not a clue. But honestly, all you need to know is that this place will eat you alive if you aren't careful.
Yeah, well, I was supposed to start last week, and I got a call to stay away. I wish I'd come here sooner.
You're here now, Leon. That's all that matters.
Okay, Lieutenant? I'm ready.
Hopefully you'll be able to find a way out of this station. That officer you met earlier, Elliot. He thought this secret passageway might do the trick.
Oh, I like how they actually put like bloody fingers on the notebook.
Hospital.
No, I am not the priority here.
Lieutenant, I'm not just gonna leave you here.
I'm giving you an order, rookie. You save yourself first. I'd come with you, but I'd just slow you down. Now, you'll need this.
I can't take him.
Stop. And don't make my mistake. If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate. You take it out, or you run. Got it?
Yes, sir.
He's not doing so good. Oh, interesting. So this one can break after it's been used up. I admittedly wasn't very good with the knives in the last few games. I tended to not use them. They're too risky. And what made me go for the RE2 remake over the original? A few things. I had already done the Resident Evil 1 remake instead of the original. So I basically, in a way, started a trend of starting with the most recent one. And unlike the... let's see. What am I trying to say? This was basically the only PC release for Resident Evil 2 I could get. Like, I could have emulated it on a PS1 emulator, but I figured I'd do it as legit as possible. Since I've also played Resident Evil 1 and 0 on Steam as well. The only issue is gonna be Resident Evil 3. Because I have 4, 5, and 6 on Steam as well. And Revelations 1 and 2. But I am missing 3. But there is supposed to become a remake of that one in the nearby future. Let's see, the lion. So what did the notes say about the lion? Lion, leaf, eagle. Alright, there we go. Lion medallion acquired. Yeah, that's basically it. I'm assuming that there are reasons to play the the PlayStation or N64 originals. But
Elliot was right.
Yeah, but the passage isn't open yet.
But yeah, that's basically the gist of it. Would you have, if given a choice, would you have gone for the original instead? Because it's not out of the question that I'll check that one out at some point. This just seemed like the best thing to go for initially. There we go. Some bullets. But no key. Should we really even still have this? Can't we, I guess we should put it into storage. That'll be a good classic Resident Evil habit to stick with. It doesn't say it's overloaded, but it still looks a little choppy in OBS. Let me know if it's gotten any better. I can always have another look at the settings. Alright, so we'll put the key away. That'll be that. I mean, we've had that whole segment, so should we just save again? It seems like only hardcore mode even uses ink ribbons, so I don't know how generous they are or aren't in this particular game. Honestly, this is fine to go for initially. It's more user-friendly and modern, though you will say the story is actually presented a bit better in the original. In the remake's favor, though, it is a good bit harder, especially on hardcore. So pros and cons of both, really. Ah, okay. Thanks for letting me know. I might have to look into how the original deals with the story, then at least, just to check it out. Right, so a part of this opened, but we need 2 more metals. Ah, okay. I had no idea we could use the knife for that.
This is not how I imagined my first day.
Can say that again, Leon. Yeah, that'll be the major problem on my end, is how much trouble the recording software has with indeed recording the game. Because it does still look a bit choppy, and I don't like that. See, I'm just running around to test. Oh yeah, green herb. It looks like a pretty large plant. Anyway, I'm gonna make a new save here. And if that means we won't be able to save for a long time, well, I guess that's my own fault then. Okay, let me just... have one more quick look at the graphics settings here. Like, it seems like you save so little in terms of processing power with most of these things. It's like a tiny little speck on the bar. Like, it sucks to decrease the image quality, but the stream does need to look at least somewhat presentable. So, feel free to share any feedback. It seems to be a bit less choppy now, which is a good thing. I remember when I was streaming, like, some games just seem to not agree with OBS. Because I was streaming SCP Containment Breach, which looks like... Boo. Right, this game has its share of haunting visuals and moments, I'll say that. Okay, we need a clover key then. So something just knocked a can across the room here. Who leaves a window open under these circumstances? Yeah, in terms of quiet moments, this game has longer ones. But of course, the moment I use the phrase quiet moments, a zombie comes through the window screaming, so... I do have a way of jinxing it, don't I? Okay, they're pretty stingy with the bullets so far. Record of events. Oh, we'll be doing reading on this playthrough as well. September 25th. We're turning the station into a temporary shelter due to the massive sudden outbreak. All police personnel have been instructed to make the safety of the citizens their top priority as we try to accommodate as many of them as possible. September 25th. Addendum. One of the refugees attacked us in the middle of the night, resulting in the death of one officer and injuring 3 others. The person in question was quickly restrained. We believe this was simply a case of someone snapping under intense stress. That was a bad assumption to make. September 26th. A mob attacked the station today, resulting in a number of casualties. A few survivors were able to make it safely behind the emergency shutters. But surrounded as we are, it'll be hard for any of us to escape this place. We're not sure we can fix any of our comm equipment, so we remain cut off from the outside world. September 27th. There was another clash on the west side of the station around 1 PM. 12 people died and there are only a handful of survivors left. Everything is falling into disarray here. David Ford. A map? Okay, very good. We don't have what we need to get through there. Uh-oh. Can I walk away? I think she wants to see the manager.
Oh boy.
Did he just say, oh boy? Oh, of course, we have to reload first. Oh. I want my knife back, though. There we go. Okay, so we need to think about refilling our ammo. Can you come through the door? Thank you. I want that knife back, so I'm gonna shoot her. Like, how many... Those were some pretty good headshots, right? There we go, knife returned. I think having an item to defend myself with when the zombies jump on me for real is absolutely critical. I really love the self-defense items in Resident Evil 1. It made me feel a lot safer to have at least one of those around. Just in case, you know? Right, so we need something to get through that door. But we can go through here, okay. Examining the environment closely is important. You carrying anything, buddy? Very good. Well, no easy starts here. This game is already feeling rather tense.
Shit.
Leon sure has a lot to say. You thinking of getting back up there, buddy? Yeah, it's cool. Are the self-defense items not... do they get phased out at some point? I know that Resident Evil 4 is both very beloved, but also represents the series' shift to more action-oriented gameplay. Does it get removed? He is getting back up. Okay, Leon, take it easy. He's just a zombie. There's no need to call him names. He can't help it. Only the remake and remake 2 have self-defense items, really. Ah, I see. Storage locker terminal memo. It appears that the keypad to the locker's terminal is missing a few keys. I suggest that the person responsible for this mess find some spare keys and fix this right now. You know who you are. Who else would mess it up this badly? Spare keys, huh? Right, so we can't press the number. We can't press 0 and... Oh no, 2 and 3. What am I thinking? 0 is right here. Wow. Am I blind or something? So we're missing 2 and 3. And of course, there are many useful items to be found in these lockers. And of course, the open ones have nothing good in them. You're surprised I went for hardcore? I'm surprised too. No, so I've been making it a point, at least in Resident Evil 0 and 1, to play on the hardest difficulty. Because my rationale is... survival horror is only really survival horror if the game forces you to push the mechanics to a certain limit. And easier difficulties allow you to circumvent that generally. Of course, considering this game plays very differently, it might have been a really terrible idea, and in fact I am starting to think that maybe it was a really terrible idea. Perfect for keeping the riff-raff out, that's one way to word it. There you go, no more riff-raff. Medicinal benefits of herbs. Humans have used herbs to treat sickness and disease since the dawn of time. In this book we will explore 3 such herbs native to our Clay Mountains. Green herbs have the ability to heal basic injuries, while blue herbs have long been used to treat poisoning. As for red herbs, while they are visually appealing, they offer no medicinal benefits, or so it was thought until recently. It's well known that combining herbs together produces blends that heighten the herb's effects. But it has been discovered that red herbs can play a big role when mixed properly. According to one doctor of Asian medicine, mixing blue and red herbs together produces a blend that will strengthen one's constitution. Truly, we have only just begun to realize the full potential of these herbs and their ability to heal the human body. Further research is sure to yield even more fascinating results. So you're gonna do me like that? You're gonna put me in a room and not give me any actual ink ribbons to save with? Oh no, you wouldn't do that. Of course you wouldn't do that. I'm sorry I ever doubted you, Capcom. I'm sorry. You don't deserve to be doubted like this. Though you should start working on a new Ace Attorney game already. Or I will start to doubt you. I'm sorry, them's the breaks. Ah, right, so... we could develop a film here, most likely to discover some kind of clue. But first... oh, you can't actually combine it. Okay, well, let's just use this. Boom. Fine. I want to save the first aid spray for the moment when we actually absolutely need it. You do miss the classic save room music in this remake. Is there no, like, some typewriters didn't have save room music? Maybe there is save room music in oh no, maybe I'm just talking nonsense. I'm assuming you've played this one then? Because it is a shame if they didn't even put in nice save room music. That's like a series staple. I really loved the save room music in 1 and 0 as well. Let's see. So we need to return to this room when we have a photo to develop or something similar. Alright. We made a new save and we're going to move on. Yep. You guys can't get in. You know, the layout of this room reminds me of one of the save room places in the original Resident Evil. The one under the stairs. Are you gonna make trouble? Okay, so if I hadn't barricaded the window, they would get through now.
Ah, shit!
That's exactly my response when a zombie gets back up again.
Oh, what the hell?
I have no more ammo. Okay. Can we kind of juke him? No. Ugh. I wasn't in time with the self-defense item. If only I had actually examined this body first, I would have had the bullets I needed. If only. But we can't go back to the past. So, the recording, like turning down the settings just a bit, has really helped the recording, hasn't it? It looks pretty smooth now. I'm stoked. I was worried I would have to go down to 480p lowest settings. Play the play the N64 version, but the N64 version of the remake, basically. In terms of oh, okay, sir, are you all right? You know, just like in Silent Hill, I mentioned this in Resident Evil 0 as well. I wish you could stomp on their heads so you can guarantee they won't come back. Did the note say anything about this? If we get in danger, we'll use the green herb, but we'll try to hold out until we can find something better. Like something to combine it with, for example. A portable save. Alright, so this is a puzzle of some kind. Okay. I think I got this. Sorry about this, There we go. Ah, this is one of the numbers. Spare key for one of the thingies. Oh, maybe I should have read this first, but we already solved it, so... Fortunately, it was easy enough to figure it out for myself. Shotgun shells. Will we be picking up a shotgun in the nearby future? Because that would sure be nice. We need a crank of some kind to put on there. Right, the music in this remake is more ambient, but there's no safer music unless you turn on the classic soundtrack. Oh, that's a shame. I did really enjoy the music in the past few Resident Evil games. Wonder why they changed how they did the soundtrack. Maybe it's because of... is Resident Evil 7 like that? Maybe they went in that direction. There we go. I will say, game is much more generous with resources than Resi Zero. Right, so we need a crank of some kind to get through here, and we need a code of some kind to get through here. But if it's bio, like in Biohazard... Oh, there aren't enough ladders. Well, how about BAM? BAM? Ban. 7 is more ambient as well. Right, so 7 was a major success, so they tried to get this this game as close to 7 as they could. That's interesting. Well, anyway, we don't know this code yet, so... no point in hanging around here and thinking about it. Let's move on. There's more hallway to uncover after all. Oh no, there was a red herb here and that was it. Is this key part enough? Oh, we can go up the stairs. Already I'm suffering from full pockets. Another code we don't have. We can't put something else down in its place either.
What in the...
That is a good question. What in the indeed? I should probably go and store some items, shouldn't I? Actually, let's just... Should I use this? We're in caution, not danger. But I'm tempted to go for it just to get this key, at least. Yeah, let's just go store a few items. No need to get all whimsical with our resources right now. You still around? I hope the damage I've dealt is persistent. Because he looks less damaged than before.
What the?
Yeah, what the... I hope that was enough. I'm guessing those don't last forever either. Alright. We don't have a shotgun yet, so you can just... All of them, please. Thank you. You can just go in there. We'll keep the herbs and put the first aid spray in here for safekeeping. Gunpowder, we can't use it without combining it with something. Okay, now. We have more room in our inventory. I would like to move it or sort it if possible. Oh, there we go. I guess we should probably store the ink ribbons as well. There we go, a whole row of items we can carry again. If the guy on the stairs has gotten up again, I will be very upset. Oh, no, we got him good. Alright. Plenty of room in our pockets again. Let's just put those in right away. It's a statue missing arms. It's a bit strange. Yeah, sometimes I have a bad habit of holding on to the ink ribbons because I'm like, but what if I find another typewriter and it doesn't have ink ribbons next to it? It's a paranoid fear that has caused many hours of bad inventory management, I'm afraid. I can be pretty sloppy with my inventory, I have to admit. What is that? Oh, more gunpowder. Okay. We can mix that and make more bullets at our earliest convenience. Okay, more barricading stuff. That's a little ominous, isn't it? I'm gonna take a picture of it. All these statues and mannequins definitely lend an uncomfortable atmosphere to this entire room. I like this room a lot more. Okay, I take that back. Let's just go into this room. At least there's no noise here. Okay. Some guy's scribblings. Darn those corporate silly billies. They cut me off after all I've done for them. But if that's how it's gonna be, so be it. I'm gonna have a little fun of my own as the world goes to heck. I boarded all those filthy pigs up in a steel pen and set some C4. All I gotta do is detonate it and it's sayonara, suckers. But it's no fun if it's over too soon, so maybe I'll give that one raving loon something to really squeal about. Yeah, maybe I'll give him a little toy and tell him, kill the guy next to you and I'll spare the others. I wonder what he'll do. You yell about justice and pride, but how many times did you go against me, your own superior? Yeah, you're such a good cop, so good you had to die. Man, this is fun. I need some music for this. Okay, that's very unsettling and crazy. Alright, so we'll need a detonator for this. I'm guessing a wooden board won't do. Alright, more bullets. Very nice. Alright, seems the nice room with the scary noises is the only way to go. Whenever I see a potted plant, I hope it's actually a herb, but...
Leon, it's Marvin. I need you back here ASAP.
Are you okay, Marvin?
I've got something to show you. It's important.
Copy that. I'll be right there.
We can actually climb down here, but... is that really such a good idea? Especially when Marvin asked us to come back. How does this connect? It doesn't really. At least it doesn't seem to. Or does it? As you all know, my spatial reasoning can be a bit spotty at the best of times. I almost had a heart attack from that. Gosh dang it, Capcom, why do you do this to me? That was quite the fright they gave me there. Holy moly. I know I should have expected something like that, but... oh, well, time to die, I guess. Oh, right, let's get up. Zombies can't go upstairs. It's just physics. Okay, if you make me drop through the floor again, I will be extremely upset. Okay, that was the game telling me, why didn't you go back to Marvin when we told you to? So, yeah. Let's go back to Marvin. Can't believe my pockets are already full again. If I see another window zombies can get through on the way back, I should probably put those boards on there. But I'm still reeling a little bit from that one. They just dropped me through the floor, just like that. Every time I see a potted plant now, I'm gonna have to walk up to it and check if it's a herb or not. Right, this one is locked. Oh, we're gonna have to go all the way around. Right. If you get up again, I will be upset. Wait. I'm starting to get a little confused here. Am I just missing the door repeatedly? Oh. Oh dear. I climbed through there. There is no way back. That's a problem. We didn't go into the west office yet. Is this a herb? Sorry, it was a bad joke. Ah, right. This is explaining us how to make certain types of bullets. Alright, there we go. All bulleted up. Alright. There are so many things left to figure out. So many combinations and codes and keys and whatnot. It's down to me and 3 others. No weapons, no ammo, and too many skirmishes have drained us mentally and physically. We're not gonna make it. Officer Phillips once suggested we escape through the sewers. Apparently there's a secret tunnel under this place left over from its museum days. I brushed your idea off before, but now it's not sounding all that bad. Yeah, there's no proof there's even a tunnel, or that the sewers aren't infested with zombies, but I don't want to sit here and wait to die either. It's a long shot, but I'm gonna try to find out what I can about that tunnel. Right, so that's why Elliot was looking for that. And then he died. Very unfortunate.
Son of a bitch.
Well, yes, that's one way to put it. Can we get past him? That would be better. Wow, this is one of those... It's your first day, so we're gonna make you do something annoying things. Leon S. Kennedy, we're putting on a very special case for your first assignment. The mission is to unlock your desk. The key to your success is in the initials of our first names. Input the letters in order of our desks. There are 2 locks, one on each side of your desk. Make sure you get them both. Basically, your first task is to remember your fellow officers' names, but you figured that much out, right? Good luck, Leon. By the way, it might take a little work to get Scott to give you a straight answer. Be glad you're not here, rookie. Whoops. Oh, that's... But there is another... No, there's nothing else to do in the... West office. For now, anyway. Huh? Okay. I was hoping we could just open them like this, but... Oh, hey, there we go. One of them actually opened. What a shock. Oh, the other ones are not gonna open then? Just testing all of... Okay, that one works. And 109. And there we go. Just, taking my fill of all those police resources. Roll film. Interesting. We will likely have to develop that in the, Right, let's just check. 208. 203. Come on, go down. Right, we can't do 203 yet, but we can sure do 208. Yeah, I should have just been checking the ones I could open instead of trying them at random. But I was committed to doing the random thing, so... Of course, our pockets are completely full, so it's not like it really helps us right now. Right, so what would be the quickest way back to the main hall? Because we don't have the spade key. I guess we'll have to go back up. Maybe he actually called us because we were getting close to a quick path back. And I was just being silly by not continuing on. And instead running back. Like a wuss. You have the spade key, right? Oh, you're absolutely correct, actually. Wow. I must be very distracted. I'll blame it on the intense fear this game is giving me. Right, thanks for reminding me. Wow, I can't believe I wasn't even aware of that. I was just so oh. Gotta get back to Marvin. Completely forgot about the whole. Okay, it's the king. Okay, cool. Maybe there are many different pictures to develop here, and they aren't all necessary. Right. So, now that we actually remember which key we have. Let's go back to that room and actually go through the door that we could clearly open, but for some reason didn't try. Hey, buddy. Oh, there's another one? I'm hearing sounds from both sides.
There you are. Come here. Take a look.
Yes. I knew she'd make it.
You know her?
Yeah. Name's Claire. I came into town with her.
You can get to that courtyard. Through the second floor. East side.
I'm on it. Thanks, Lieutenant.
Second floor, east side. Of course, the question is, should we save? Or should we just keep on running forward? Guide pamphlet. Welcome to Raccoon City. Did you know, while we are the home of the pharmaceutical giant Umbrella Corporation, Raccoon City is a vibrant and dynamic city with a long, rich history of its own. In this guide, we'll introduce you to just a few of the more unusual points of interest our city has to offer. Raccoon City Police Station. I like how one of the first things they market is the police station. Hey tourists, want to get arrested? The building in the center of town wasn't always a police station. In fact, it used to be an art museum. Various features like the unusual clock tower and the goddess statue in the main hall remind us of a bygone era. Orphanage. Oh great, all the sites. Get arrested, become an orphan. Just a few blocks from the police station is an orphanage founded and run by the Umbrella Corporation with the help of generous donations from businesses and citizens alike. The building is known for its stained glass window, which attracts visitors from around the world. Okay, maybe I want to go in the other direction then. Right, we need a crank here as well. This area is a lot more complex and intricate. They're allowing us to explore so much of it, but there's already so much we can't actually do yet. Art article, the Redstone. The ruby that captivated Edward the Black Prince, the pearl that the Queen of the Nile milked dry, the diamond that led a queen to the guillotine. There is no end to the number of tales related to the appeal of jewels. That seems to be the case. So how does one milk a pearl? Anyway, the mysterious redstone is simply the latest to sparkle among them. Like those other jewels, this one's origin is unknown. It is said that it once adorned a noble woman's jeweled box and was even dedicated to a wise king. This fall, the stone that's long been shrouded in legend will be on display during auction. There are sure to be many eager enthusiasts there. But dear reader, one would do well to approach with care, for devilry lies in beauty's shadow. This jewel has turned caring nobles who love their subjects into despots more terrible than Caligula, and we have the tales to prove it, seriously. It's precisely because these jewels are bathed in blood that their luster stirs something in the hearts of people everywhere. Right. So there's a puzzle to solve here. Unless it's as simple as just jamming his hand back, but we had a picture of this particular king, so we might as well consult it to be safe. The book, huh? Right, so we have the hand back up there, but we need the book. Let's see, seeing all these blaster figures reminds me of the hype surrounding the Resident Evil 7 demo. Didn't they do something with mannequins or plastic figures in that, figures in that one? I vaguely recall something like that being a big thing. Like seriously, they're so generous with the resources. But not with the ink ribbons so far. Alright, crash landing. A cutscene, huh?
Leon?
Claire! Hold on! I'll be right there!
Okay.
Claire! It's so nice to see you.
How are you doing? That helicopter just came out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
I'm in one piece.
I'm guessing you don't have a key in one of those fancy pockets?
Unfortunately, no. But how are you doing?
You know, just surviving.
Casual talk in the apocalypse.
Any luck with your brother?
No, not yet.
Claire, don't lose hope. I'm sure we're gonna find him.
What? I hope that wasn't him. I know I already made that joke, but...
You know what that means?
Yeah. Dinner time.
Claire, I think you should go.
Don't worry about me, Leon. You take care of yourself.
Claire, you need to go. Now!
Okay, let's get through this. Both of us.
Marvin, I've got a situation here. I'm surrounded by zombies.
Just climb the fence.
Marvin! Damn it.
Okay, so now we have the cutting tool for cutting chains, which opens up several doors to us. Ink ribbons, huh? Oh, right. So, I'm glad that it actually clarifies. So, this does a medium amount of health. This is all of it. Red and green, all of it. The power of Christmas. But we don't need that yet. I'm missing too many shots. But I need to get through here now. I'm guessing I can't exactly topple that over while all the zombies are here. I have gotten myself into a position, haven't I? Oh, we're back here. Darn it. I hope we can find another knife because I'm not going back for that one. I'm panicking a little bit here. Should have saved when I had the chance, right? Because how are we gonna get back now? I mean, I don't have a fuse. Do I? Right, this room. I think it's fair to say that we're in trouble. Ugh. Really wish I still had that knife right about now. Like two shots right in the head doesn't work. And now we're in danger. Gonna have to use this. Oh, come on. Okay. Maybe I should just go back to the fire escape. Maybe I shouldn't even be here. Look at how damaged his head is, and he's still not down. Alright, that'll at least give us one more save with the knife. This is all a bit too tense for my liking. Okay.
Shit.
I like the dry way he just says that. Is this guy gonna die anytime in the nearby future? I mean, I don't suppose it would be a good idea to go there right now. Alright, we're here again. Let's see, how are we doing in terms of health? Caution. Wasted two herb combos there. Very bad. But on the sunny side... There we go. Right, now that we're all saved up and ready to go, I guess we can go back into the danger zone. I mean, I'm sure they want us to find something there, right? Maybe the weapons key card is what I actually need. Oh, also, I got a new controller recently. It's just a normal Xbox 360 controller, but it's bright red, which fits all the blood in this game. I killed you, didn't I? Well... I'm not sure if there's any point in doing that, but it's some place to put the item. Oh, hey there, buddy. Nice plaid shirt.
What the?
What do you mean, what the, Leon? Yeah, look, they can actually keep up with you pretty well. That's awful. And now I don't have weapons. I believe we just died, basically. I'm still walking, but I'm already dead. Because I have no more bullets. But I can do the thing with my elbow, at least. Any way to toggle the flashlight off? Nah, they always know where you are. Rip. I really hope I haven't just saved myself into a difficult position. I actually survived for a while without dying there, at least. I'll take some solace in that. You might just have to take the first aid, please. You might just have to take the first aid spray with us here. Just put the boards in. We'll figure something out with those when the time comes. And that'll be it. There are plenty of places to go that aren't the area to the right of there. Oh, you alright, man?
Still alive.
Still alive, yes, but not doing very well, is he? Well, the main thing is to go back for that weapons card, I suppose. For the rest, I don't know what we even want in that area. Also, did we leave anything useful here? No, only a very judgmental looking statue. All right. Except for that card, it doesn't look like there's actually much to find in this room. I would really like it if I could pass by this guy without getting bitten. Yeah, that's right. Keep walking, buddy. Keep walking. Okay, well. Have my knife then. It's fine. You can have it. Whew, I gotta say, it's taking some effort to get used to all of this. It's pretty rough. But we're getting there, we're making progress, albeit at a slow pace. Ah, we haven't even used this key yet, okay. Ah, so you can discard them once they've fulfilled their purpose. Excellent. Okay, thanks. Yeah, you can't follow me out here. This is a save room. See, that leads right back into the library. So actually, it made perfect sense for Marvin to call us there, because he was actually right next door if we had only used the spade key. But I managed to forget that I even had it. Right out the door, huh? Hey, come on. Give me a break. Also, still rather horrifying, to be completely honest. Well, we just discovered that if there are multiple zombies, you'll most definitely lose if they gang up on you. Rip. Yes, well, hey, we're just figuring things out. There will always be parts in these playthroughs where I'm just dying repeatedly while I'm figuring out the optimal path to progress. You see, in this room, I was just thinking, right? In this book, I see the word book and I immediately forget the word I was actually saying. In this room, there's a red book. Now, we know who needs that particular book. It's the Emperor. So if you can get this and bring that over there, I'm certain that will lead us to something useful. Just walk back out. Yep. Now, if we put this in the hands of the Emperor, I'm certain something good will happen. Maybe. Oh, he's giving us the scepter. I think there's something symbolic here. He attained knowledge and he no longer needed his riches. Because after all, knowledge is truly the greatest wealth of all. That's probably not it, but... Pricey looking gemstone. Very nice. I love the way it looks. You know, I had a rant about this in a prior stream, but I do love the look of gemstones. I just got done talking about how how the true wealth is knowledge and wisdom. And the next thing I say is, I sure love gemstones. Yeah, well, it's more the look of them that I appreciate, not so much the monetary value. Texture is making it hard to tell, but I think this guy looks kind of smug, don't you? That is the face of a statue that saw us die once already. Here's the problem though, I don't really know where to put the red gemstone. I mean, I'm glad I have it, but is it like an extra? Regardless, depending entirely on the circumstances, we might be repeating those particular steps several times. I'm gonna bring the first aid spray to be absolutely safe here. We have 3 ink ribbons in reserve, so we shouldn't be too scared to save. But not after such a small task as that. We will need another spare key to get all the rooms in the safety deposit room. All the lockers, rather. That door apparently leads to the club. Haha. You need it eventually, but you're not... you don't actually remember where. Right, there'll probably be some... point later in the game where they suddenly have a socket we can put it in. Maybe they'll do another lion's head we can put it in. I would like to walk somewhere where I won't immediately be attacked by zombies on all sides. Well, I wasn't expecting the hanging corpse to fall on top of me, but... Oh boy. That's the end of that. Rip Leon. Sorry. Well, we know how to get the red gems, so we'll do that at the tail end of making some progress. Let's figure out what we need to do fundamentally first. One possibility here is that we need to get the statue. Oh, whoops. We need to get all the medallions to the statue. That's one possibility. You know? It's actually really sad that, like, they had a new colleague and they had this whole party planned for him. Gosh dang it. It's actually making me kind of sad. I didn't even notice they had, like, the little, welcome Leon sign. Anyway, let's just kill the zombies and then figure this out. I'm missing shots when I really can't be missing shots.
What the?
That's actually a new detail in the remake. Yeah, that's really cool and also very sad. They also had a note on top of his desk like, hey, new guy, we got an assignment for you. Figure out the codes on these saves. Like, they had a whole thing prepared for him. But yeah, it is very depressing. Okay. Neil. N. Elliot. E. David. D. So that's N-E-D. I can't believe this guy is still moving. Now, is it N-E-D or D-E-N? No, it's N-E-D. Okay. Nuck. Okay, N. I can't find the sign. Right. M. R. Something. Like, do we see the sign anywhere on the ground here? I don't see it. Like, who was sitting here? Like, I guess I should be able to infer it based on who we've seen and haven't seen so far, but... Oh, right. Well. High capacity mag. Boom. Upgraded weapon. That's really nice, but it doesn't really move the story forward, unfortunately. Also, I really shouldn't be going in here because I'm locking myself in. Okay, so what's in there is a weapons upgrade. That's good to know. Is he following me out into the hallway right now? Well, that's death. I'm locked in here. So that's death. Or not. Oh. And here I was thinking he had passed me by, but no. Look at him running into that corpse. Very, very tasteful there, buddy. Okay, I somehow managed to juke him there. Let's see, did we find anything new that we can use here? I remember there being doors we couldn't open before because we didn't have the cutting tool. That's what we got when we found Claire again. We still don't have the crank though. As I can already tell, progress through this game is going to be on the slow side. I hope you won't mind that too much. Like I said, maybe picking hardcore was a mistake, but we'll roll with the punches. Or the bites, in this case. Okay, can I just say, this is a really good angle. It's true that having the predetermined set camera angles allows them to create this kind of visual a lot more. This is still haunting. Okay, let's see. Of course, I know who I want to call right now, but I can't spell it out. Well, if the FBI can't come here, the FBO will have to do. I don't even know what that is. That's a nice potted plant. I'm trying to remember where there were doors that we couldn't open. And this leads back into the library, am I correct? Yes. We don't have a detonator for that, so... You know, I was walking into the door and I saw the hands and I was like, hold up a second. Slowly walked back and, well, there is a guy up there and we all know he's gonna fall right through there, right out of there the next time we come here. Okay, so the big question becomes, can our boy Leon make a decent jump here? Apparently he cannot. We also have no bullets and thus no way to get through there. Wait a minute. We do have bullets. Okay. A game changer. Of course, we'll need to check if there's any point in even doing this first. I would go down there, but they've already rolled out the welcome wagon, so... Yeah, this room is going to be a problem.
You bastard.
It's like, now stomp the head, Leon. Now, do what a smart person would do and stomp that head. I guess we'll take it, though we already know what it's for. This is interesting. Now we're actually doing this from the other side. Funny. Okay, now it's clear what we need to do here, but the problem is, can we do it without angering these guys? And is there anything hidden here? Oh, we don't have anything to use that with yet. Okay, I have made them angry. Okay, now please tell me he can at least hop that tiny little distance. Come on, you're a police officer, Leon. Come on now. Come on. It doesn't look like we can actually do this yet. So we need something to use with the crank thing. Winch, whatever you want to call it. Or maybe I just did it wrong. I wonder if if the positions reset if I re-enter. Of course, that gives this guy another opportunity to fall on my head, which by all means, go right ahead. They just sullenly stroll back to the ladder. Let's see, wasn't there a another statue I could enter a code into somewhere around here? Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Can you please? Thank you. Alright, well, we'll have to go back through and check all the doors with our bolt cutter. Since that puzzle doesn't seem to be solvable yet, though I might be wrong. Right, the explosive barricade. We'll need to find a detonator for that. So, doors that were closed but aren't now, like that one. Unicorn statue. Okay, so that's what I needed. That's accessible from the library after all. So should we go there, get the circle medallion thing from the unicorn statue and see where that leads? Maybe we can use the bolt cutters there. I realize I'm running back and forth here, but bear with me. The search is part of the game, after all. We'll give that guy another opportunity to fall on me. You know he's gonna do it at some point. It's almost... Let's see, no, it's not the one next to the door. Even when you do it properly, it takes at least 4 bullets, and that's assuming they don't get back up. Okay, so I think I was confusing the lounge for something else, because I'm... Oh, we can actually pull these ones as well. Oh, there are more of them? There is more of them. There are more of them, rather. Okay, let's just go into this door right away, then. You guys didn't see anything. Okay, the unicorn statue. And what did our good friend have to say about that? Fish, crab, vase. Okay, so it's a lobster. Alright, got it. Uh-oh. What is that on the table? I need it. It's just gunpowder. What a waste. Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done it. I already knew what it was, so why did I even do that? Poor guy is in a bad way. We might have to use our first aid in the nearby future. Do we have any gunpowder in storage? No, it doesn't look like it. We'll just put that in then. I think during the first Resident Evil stream I was like, you know what would be annoying? If they constantly sighed and moaned because they were in pain. And now they've implemented that. It's not really that annoying, mind you. It makes sense, really. There were more zombies there than I expected, so this might end very badly. Because I don't have my knife anymore. Can I beat them over the head with the scepter, please? I would really like it if I could. Alright, we are only missing one of the medallions then. Okay, we can kill one zombie. One. If we absolutely have to. Problem is, there are two there. Why are there two there? Why didn't I bring my first aid like I should have done? Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Here we go. You still doing all right, dear friend?
Still alive.
Alright, let's store these for now because I don't know how to even use them. Okay, what do you guys think? Time to pull out the first aid spray? We need to still find one more medallion before we can make progress. And if there's no healing until then, we're in big trouble if we get bitten again. On the other hand, if we don't use it, we'll get in a situation where every bite will be our last. So I'm going to save because we found a medal and found the red gem. And I'll think about it. Yeah, this is no way to keep on moving. It feels like the low health affects you a lot more here than it did in RE 1 and 0. Alright, Leon, let's help you out. Here we go. That should be better, right? Poor guy. Okay. The question is, the statue we're missing is one of a lady, isn't it? I'll double check just to make sure. Yes, she's carrying water with her. But where is she? I'm gonna check the map for a bit and see if we somehow overlooked her somewhere, because I feel like we should have seen her. I do like that all items you can use something on are clearly marked like this, so you can remember. It's nice. Okay, so it's not on this floor, at least. Doesn't seem to be. Right, we need a detonator for that. We need a key for that. Now let's see here. That is the goddess statue, but the actual one where we need to hand in the stuff, so... Maybe we should try the fire escape again. I'll admit, I'm a bit lost. My first thought would be that we need to solve the puzzle in the library, you know? Problem is, that room is a little on the busy side. Let's see, where was the library again? Oh, on the second floor, right? Man, it is exciting to be seeing this series, That's not the noise you want to hear when you enter a room. It's nice to see this series continue on, at least. And I've heard, like I said, that they announced a remake for Resident Evil 3 as well. Oh. Great, back into caution. Like, why is it a guaranteed hit when you're in range? I don't like that. Ow, he actually makes faces too. Makes me feel even more sorry for him. Right, that should leave this room at least fairly peaceful for a bit. Ah, right, this is the issue. If this crank wasn't here, you could just align all four of them. So we need to find something to do about that crank. Anyway, we got bitten already, so let's just load the game. Right, so we need something to do about that thingy in the library. The jack, that is. I keep wanting to call it a crank, but it's a jack. Right. Star's office, huh? That should be interesting. So, we got one of the things in the lounge. Did we never go all the way through that hallway? Guess we should check it out. So yeah, here's a good thing, by the way. My schedule this week is a bit less intense, which I am very grateful for. Some weeks will be busier than others, of course, but it got pretty crazy lately. Oh, right, this place. So, can we pass by even though there's fire?
Son of a bitch. What the fuck?
Oh, I don't have my knife. I saved without my knife. Smart. Can we walk in here without getting hurt? It doesn't look like it. So this looks accessible, but it really isn't. But look at how damaged he is. Why is he still moving? Can't I barricade this? You'd think you'd be able to, but...
Jesus.
Come on, Leon. There's no need for that. Flash grenade, huh? Equip on the inventory screen to use. Guaranteed to daze and stun enemies within its effective radius. Can be used to counter-attack when you are caught by an enemy, but its effectiveness is greatly reduced. Right, so it can save you in a pinch, but it's better to use it well prepared. Less effective or not, I might just keep it on me to prevent further misery. Oh, I never even continued through here. Wow. I went into this room at one point and then I was just like, nope. I never even continued through here. But it probably doesn't matter because it just leads out back into here. And we still don't have a fuse, do we? Can't exactly jam a flash grenade in there either, though it has approximately the right shape. Two of them. Welp. That's game, set, and match, I think. Or maybe... Well, it was my only chance to escape, but it seems to have worked. I just wish it wasn't so busy here. You think there's more stuff in that room? You mean the one where we ran through quickly and removed the barricade from the door? You know, you're probably right. I keep rushing through it because it's so busy in there. That's... Oh man, there's no way I'm gonna get back in there now anyway. This is... Can we just go to the start menu and retry? Nope, we have to watch Leon die every time. Those death animations, man. Always have a sub-weapon on you, the tip says. I wish I had more sub-weapons right this second. If we could get through a few rooms without getting bitten in the face, we could probably make a lot more progress. I don't want to waste another ink ribbon on, like, pocket change progress. Okay, just move forward. There's no zombie there. If I don't acknowledge him, he's not there. That's how it works. Just deny it. My reality is the only thing that counts until I get bitten. At that point, my reality does get damaged a little bit. course we're being followed as well. Flash grenade. That's good to have, at least. Right, so there might be more stuff here. So many enemies here, though. Is he actually gonna crawl over the table? That's a new technique. Zombie's getting smarter. Of course, this puts his head in clear view of my gun. So who knows how smart it actually is. I hope they don't turn into crimson heads. Oh, of course. There's a handle right here. Now, if we combine these, we'll get shotgun shells, no? Right. It's a shame then that we still don't have a shotgun. It feels like I must have missed it somewhere, but...
Son of a bitch.
Darn. So, all the essential items were right here. Obviously. I mean, why would they lead me out here to this fuse if they weren't gonna give me the fuse? It's really just common sense when you think about it. But I was more so panicking and not thinking. Okay. So where do we use that again? You didn't want to spoil anything, but you kept running past everything. No, you were absolutely right. I should have examined that room more closely. I was just panicking is all. Okay. If I remember right, it's the shower-ish room where we need to put the valve. Yes, the shower. The shower-ish room. Just add an ish in case you're not sure that's the right name for it. Shower-ish. Alright, library is the quickest path, but I don't know if it's the safest one. Well, if we get bitten, we can pick up those parts again pretty easily. Nope. Nope, you're not. You don't exist, zombie. Zombies aren't real. I hope I remembered the shape of the valve correctly, because if this doesn't fit in the shower room, then we might have just run past the place where it actually does fit. Because it does look like the jack, there we go, I actually remembered the name for it, needs some kind of crank or wheel as well. Well, we'll find out. No need to get frustrated right away. Though I do tend to. We still don't have a... Alright, we have uninstalled Steam. Valve will be disappointed. Sounds like someone's having a shower here. Feels good, man. Now, Place your bets. Is this a zombie? Or is this a living man? Whichever one you guessed, you were wrong. It's just a corpse. Of course, it will turn out to be a zombie sooner or later. We all know this to be true, but... at least right now, it's just a corpse. Right, and this leads into the STARS office, among other things. Okay, they keep giving me shotgun shells, which makes me think I missed the shotgun somewhere. And that worries me a lot. I mean, I absolutely have the capacity to overlook something like that. I think we've established that much. Okay, can we not? That was quite horrifying. Just put gunpowder in it. Insert dongle key. I don't have a dongle key. Ah, first aid. And gunpowder. Now here's the problem. The smoker is still out there. Or whatever you want to call a long-tongued creature here. There were smokers in Left 4 Dead. You love all the details in this room. You can tell which desk belongs to which STARS member. Very cool. Oh, I'll have a closer look in a second. Liquors. Okay. Very disgusting, but makes sense. Considering the tongue. Internal memo. Office supply eternal relocation notice. Heat resistant 3 number combination save. Moved from STARS office to F to West office 1F. The combo is left 9, right 15, and left 7. Please change the combo ASAP upon receipt. RPD facility maintenance department. Well, so we know how to open the safe now. Ah, look at that. A picture of a dog. Each desk definitely has its own personality, doesn't it? It's still out there. Run. Oh, it's there, okay. Well, still run. You need a key? Please. Oh, I think I must have... I think I picked up a first aid spray, but... Whoops. Lickers are frightfully violent creatures. There is absolutely no shame in running when you lack the firepower to take them down. Sorry about that. So the worst thing is, I'm not sure where I need to use that weapon card key. Because having a shotgun would be a huge game changer, considering we've already picked up several bits and pieces of ammo for it. We'll have to re-examine older rooms we've already been in that are still red. Okay, once again, just keep running. No zombies here, no Zari. Here you are. Okay, well. Wow. The double team though. You can still save yourself even if you get 2 on you, but there's not really any point in continuing from this save. Use it in a room you've been in already. So, do you have a vague idea of where the shotgun is? Because then I must have overlooked it somehow. Overlooked it so badly that my throat is imploding right now. Seems like every Tuesday I start back on streaming and my voice needs to readjust to the whole talking thing. Words, sentences. But anyway, we'll just re-examine some older rooms. Okay, if you remember where it is. I'm not sure if you should tell me outright, but is it just lying around somewhere or is it in a safe that I just haven't solved? Because I must have just overlooked it then. You just need the weapons keycard. Oh, I got that fairly recently. Okay, we know the crank is over there, but let's just open this door first. Nope. Oh, of course there were 2 of them. This is about what you'd expect if an absolute noob starts playing this game on hardcore. Total side note, the picture of the dog on Jill's desk is quite funny because in the original game, if you examined her desk, it said she had a picture of her boyfriend displayed. Turns out it was just her dog the whole time. Nice. That's a fun detail. Anyway, I guess we'll take the weapons keycard and examine a few of the earlier rooms. If I had to guess... Maybe it says it on the card. Let's examine it. No, but I'm assuming it's in the locker room, right? I mean... Lockers. It would make sense. This, I mean... Yeah, there it is, of course. Of course it's there. There was never any doubt. Yeah, it definitely looks like they made it a point to add cool stuff for the fans as well. It's important. Oh boy. The main issue is you always get bit. Whoa, what happened? Something weird happened to the top of the screen there. Just focusing on anything but the terrible things that are happening in front of us right now. New plan. We are going to look for the shotgun first. Then, once we have the shotgun, we are going to get the parts we need. Then, we'll see. Though we are 3 hours in, but when I start a new game, I'm always excited to keep going. But time is ticking on, so we may have to stop in the nearby future. It sucks, but you know how time is. Let's get that weapon card. I mean, the moment it said the word locker, it probably was a dead giveaway what that was for. Now, it would be much smarter, and in fact, stupid not to, go through this office instead, because we cleared it out. Like, why go the long way around with all those zombies crawling out of the windows? That's why. Startled me. Gosh dang it. Hello, officer.
What the?
What the? It's kind of annoying that the other one isn't following right behind. I can't even see for sure where it is, so let's just... Steel Boy. Is that the brand of shotgun ammo? Steel Boy? That's very funny. I like that. Oh yes, I'm carrying Steel Boy brand bullets. It's tempting to test how good they are, but... Oh, actually... We left some bullets here, so we might as well take the opportunity to use them now. You know, that sounded kind of like you, what he said there. It's always creepy when it sounds vaguely like actual human language. The more animalistic and non-humanoid it sounds, the more comfortable it is. This is the look of a man who just used the first aid spray and then got bitten again. You could just throw away the storage room key, but whatever. So we should make it a habit of using our shotgun from here on out. Then again, maybe we shouldn't. Shotgun bullets are very precious, but life is also precious, so if you could, if it takes a few shotgun shells to get through that room, so be it. Okay, how about we use our shotgun on this lad right here. Very nice. It's a good weapon. All right. Did we already pick up the crank? We did not. Okay. Now's our moment. If we don't run into the wall, anyway. Okay, very good. Moving on. And once again, very good. Imagine getting killed here while the door is slowly opening and you're not allowed to pass through there. That would be painful. Okay. Now that we have the shotgun, we're actually doing pretty good in terms of bullets. Here's the problem though. That liquor thing is still hanging around there. And I am not really in the mood for that. I, for one, am not in the mood to be taking a licking. It's tempting to save right here, but let's give it one more good old go. And if it goes wrong here, what we'll do is... That zombie does not exist. What we'll do is we'll just get the shotgun again, get the bullets, get the crank, save, and pick it up again next time. Because I am getting drowsy, unfortunately. Which is not the best place to be for survival horror experiences. Also, checking the map every 5 seconds is going to be a thing. You know, I do think it's a huge improvement that when you examine something that needs a use item, it'll just go into your menu for you, so you don't have to go in your menu and use it. Oh right, it's this guy. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this just because it's such a powerfully scary moment. You know what's kind of dumb? I think I had gunpowder left in my storage box, so I could have had even more bullets right now. I hope that won't cost me. I also understand why they give you this right now. Is it not working? Tell me I didn't just waste a few bullets.
Just
Am I wasting bullets there? Sorry, random high-pitched voice. I hope I'm not wasting bullets there. It looks like there's blood coming off of him, but it's hard to tell in the darkness with all the fog. Well, at least there was a merciful lack of a very long death animation. Is it really just the best call to run in that situation? I really don't want to stop right there. Hey, buddy. Go ahead, try to break in. No one can blame you for trying. Oh, go ahead. Okay. I will say, everyone can blame me for standing close to the door like that. You know, it's even, aside from the fact of how gory it is, I always wince when someone gets bitten by a zombie, because in most zombie stories, that's game. You know, if you get bit by a zombie, you're done. You're infected. You can't get away. But in this game, it's strictly people who actually die. So if you get bitten but live, it's fine. I went in the wrong direction. Yeah, for that reason, every time I get bitten, I already feel like I failed. Even though it's not really, that's not really how it works. Oh, hey. Another one, huh? Yeah, you guys bond over your shared undeadness, and I'll just go over here. For a few moments there, I was worried I hadn't taken the locker card. Steel boy. Alright, come over here, Mr. Zombie. Alright. Very clean, very clean. Also, this poor guy, you know there's gonna be a moment when we have to shoot this guy. I don't see him making it through. We have a history with injured people in this series, like the guy that got bitten by the snake. We even brought him this serum and he still died, so... Wouldn't surprise me if there's gonna be a really tragic moment in that regard. But I'm still keeping my fingers crossed for him to make it through. You know how it is with zombie survival stories, only the most important few make it through. So, waiting room. They mentioned a locker in the stars room, but it's not the one in the waiting room. I think it's something west something. I'll have to check it again. I might just have to be a bit more aggressive here. Ugh. I freaked out. Alright. Well, that's fine. There is one more zombie in this room. Ha! Ha! Did you see that? He thought he had me. He thought he had me, but no one gets the drop on Leon Kennedy. Except Lickers. Apparently, Lickers do get the drop on Leon Kennedy. So, I'm not sure. Like, I unloaded 3 or 4 shotgun shells into him last time, and it didn't really work. So, should I keep trying that? Or should I instead do the same thing I did last time and escape? Oh, he's actually on the stairs this time. That's new. He really looks like he just wants to give me a hug, but... Let's play Ring Around the Rosie. Let's run around the table. Yeah, good job. You're so good at this. There you go. I'm still fully expecting that guy to drop down from the ceiling, and make me scream in a very high-pitched voice. It'll happen. You mark my words. Anyway, one of the major differences with the last few times is that I actually streamlined this section to the point that I'm here and also fine. Which is a notable improvement. Also, I was shooting so many bullets at the liquor from a distance and it didn't even work. Which makes me sad. Yes, hello, dead man. Right, now we have plenty of shotgun shells on principle, but... So, what do we do? Run into the room? Yes, run. His first liquor might not be activated until his first intro animation. That's probably true, because I was unloading quite a few bullets. At the very least, he would have responded to me. But he is there to play that animation, you're right. Right, Rebecca's medkit has the first aid spray, which is very good. Steel Boy. It will forever be funny. We might have to use a flash grenade on the liquor if we have no other choice. Right, we need a dongle thing. Let's see here. So, left 9, right 15, left 7. Let's check again where it, because I was even talking about how I should remember where it is. West office, first floor. They put it in green and everything. There we go. Sometimes reloading is all you need to do to get the space you need. One thing I notice about the liquors is they don't seem to follow you into rooms. He just has a thing for hallways. The only thing to really do there is to visit there, that is the linen room. So maybe we should just turn tail and run for the west office thing. This one. This is clearly the save they were talking about, so we could go there. See what's Liquors are like old school RE. I almost said Red Alert. Resident Evil Red Alert. That's not even. That's an A. No, I don't know why I even thought Red Alert. Apparently, I can't read. A, E, same letter. They're the same picture. But right, so they can't leave the room. That's a benefit. So the question is how important the linen room is, and if I can just run like a coward. Because I'm inclined to say, let's check that locker. Not this one. Let's check that locker and then we'll call it done for today. What's the fastest way to get there, I wonder? Well, going down seems like a...
Son of a bitch.
Ow. You startled me, you jerk. Tonight at 8, man gets scared at horror game. Okay, no. Ugh. I may have to use lethal force here, just because I can't actually do anything with these guys around. Okay, let's have a brief look at what it was, because my memory for numbers is awful. I'm gonna have to make a quick note of this, please bear with me. Alright, I hope whatever is in here is a huge story progression thing. Though if it's just a cache of bullets and items, I won't really mind either. Wait. It just immediately cancels out, so am I just supposed to let go and then move on to the next? Whoops. I always seem to... Sorry about this. Oh, that's awesome. Extra inventory space. You know what's not so awesome though? That means this whole thing was for an optional goodie. Which means we need to check the linen room. But we made so much progress here that I'm going to authorize the use of one of my ink ribbons. Oh, actually. So one mistake I always made in the first few Resident Evils is I'll just go up to the typewriter with my pockets full of ink ribbons. But what you need to do is empty it out until you have one and use that. So you don't have to put your ink ribbons back in storage after you're done saving. Of course, you already knew that, but it's stuff like that that I need to keep clear and fresh in my memory, because I can be pretty terrible about it. Inventory management, what's that? I'll just carry 20 ink ribbons on me and 6 key items I don't need yet. Now I'm thinking like an RE Pro. Nice. I'll try to keep it up, but we'll see. Right, so we're gonna look into the linen room because I really want to see what that liquor is trying to hide from us with his disgusting tongue. And after we've checked the linen room, we're gonna call it done for tonight and pick it back up soon, question mark. Hopefully tomorrow or Thursday, but we'll see. Like I said, the schedule is a lot milder, so there should be no issue doing it tomorrow, but I don't want to lock it in yet. I am liking this game a lot, though. It's going to be interesting if Resident Evil 3 Remake won't get out before we beat this game. That's pretty much a given. So, my only opportunity to play 3 will be to go back to the PlayStation original. So I will have gone from a GameCube remake to a straight up modern release to back to the PS1, back to the GameCube if I do Resident Evil 4 after that. Quite the chronological mess I'm making here. Where's the liquor? Okay, I can hear it. I don't like that I can't see it, though. It's made quite a mess, hasn't it? Hello, baby. Okay, shouldn't have attacked it, should have just tried to run past it, but now that it comes down to the confrontation. Oh, of course we have to reload. Oh, we'll call this attempt a mulligan, we'll just not save here, but I want to see what's back there. Yes, put it in his mouth. Okay. That took us way too many resources, so I probably won't save that, but let's check with the linen room. Ah, I actually checked this last time, didn't I? And this is one that'll just open on the other side.
What?
Completely unnecessary, but... So this just loops back around. In other words... The third medallion thing is not here. And we know that, so we don't even need to go back here until at least we have a key with the diamond on it. A diamond key. But hey, at least I killed this one. Nothing else of use in here? Let's see what the map has to say about that. Oh, well, of course, we will need to... we need to find that USB dongle thing to put in here. Oh, actually, what's the battery for? It's a key item, so it's not just a typical run-of-the-mill battery to zap zombies with, like we had in RE1, or rather the RE1 remake. Alright, so this and this. Those two things are going to be the key next time. We need to see where we can use the battery and where we can use the cutting tool. But that will be a matter for next time, because we're, even though it says 2.5 hours, 3.5 hours in. That means 1 hour of progress was lost total due to my bumbling. But anyway, man, it's really cool to be starting on a new game. Very exciting and a bit scary even, but I'm enjoying it a lot. I still need to get accustomed a bit, but I have high expectations of this one. And I hope you'll join me for the next session as well, which will most likely be tomorrow or Thursday. The Tuesday is always a guaranteed stream, but I've been trying to pick up a bit more slack and do a few more streams. So hopefully tomorrow, but we'll see. Stay tuned. Let me just close the game off and say a few... well, I might as well just do it naturally and press quit. So you can witness the rather nice looking title screen once more. Right, so rocky start, but pretty decent progress, I'd say. Okay, I closed the game and it's still making sound. Okay, it stopped. That was a bit scary. So, thanks to everyone who stopped by the stream. In particular, thanks to Clive and for Nameless Namek for stopping by. It's very much appreciated, and I hope to catch you next time as well. But until then, have a good day or night, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.